Good morning, guys. Um, Head and get in for a Sunday episode here. If you hear some crunching in the background, that's my dog. She just got her breakfast, so munch crunch, munch crunch. Okay, so we are 2 by 6, well, 2 by 3, 6. Got room down here. I need. Find it in here. I do not even have enough to do another. I need more wolf hides. Okay. Yeah, explains. We are rested. Go ahead and eat. Drink, rather. Can't eat yet. At the moment, I do. We are up to, go find the... Find a sleeping survivor. Travel through. Yep. I've not stopped here. Captain's Journal, Day 20. We are hungry. Had to destroy the bridge and with it our connection to supplies, but it worked. We haven't seen any more scavengers. The Cinder Vault and those within it are safe and should remain so. If we are to avoid starvation, we may have to take our chances in the horrible shroud. Either choice is certain. It's an error. A nice little collection of them. I'm not worried about the extra torch that's there. Collect that. Gotten some shroud liquid. Purse. Don't need that right now, so I'm not worried it. Nails and stone. Spectacular progress is being made. All those who set their eyes upon my wonders. Now allow me to begin again. To all travelers, I have conquered this terrain with my greatness. I'm afraid that's not right either. The bridge is nearly finished, and I cannot find the words to express my joy. Confound it. How lucky we are, or we had a beautiful mine so close for materials and ore. One thing I do know. I'll name the bridge Braylon, after my dearly departed fifth aunt. Though, if she were still alive, I'm not sure she would be flattered. For her and the bridge share not just the same name, but a brash nature. Signed, Kate Hawthorne. Who will eventually we will dig out as our carpenter. Where are we at? We're at 11. Right on up this way. I still need to also get shroud wood while we're here. Um, never stand next to plus of barrels. Just bad for your health. Uh, yes. Shit. Getting dark. Rika. Okay, this is the note where he's talking about he discovered how to get us into the Cinder Vaults so that we were alive. A deathless sleep. suppose this makes this. It's done. Cinder vessel is a delicate contraption, still volatile yet brimming with potential hope. The first human to enter will be our prototype, kindling of a new spark. Thankfully, the blacksmith volunteered. He must enter the vessel and sleep until roused anew, lest he slips into eternity. May the ashes of one age sustain the seeds of the next. Alphas. What do we get in here? Something I won't use. Now have the survivor. And per this thing's suggestion, are going to TP home. We will start dealing with all that in the morning. Alright. Salvage that. Ring of the... Put that on. That gives us a hunter's ring, which is 6 stamina, 4 stamina regen. And then 25 health, 2 health regen, 3 stamina regen. That's not bad. All our stats are still 0. Okay. Go to skills. Yep, all we've got is Mason. Take us a nap. Alright. Got room down here for... Plug a couple in. 1, 3... go 4, 5... We could get most of them in the basement. Will I build the town? Got enough. So we'll need this. We're gonna need to go get more of that. We're gonna need this. There are wood logs. String, cloth, and fiber for the mattress, and then we animal fur, string, logs, and said mattress to make a bed. And we'll go ahead and come in bedside. Now let's go gather some shrubbery. I'm apparently picking up rocks as well. need a fair amount of underbrush. Largely because I need to make some more string as well. Make some arrows. I was running just a wee bit low. That is the problem with having your personal save and your recording save. I can't remember if I got this, so... While we're out gathering underbrush, I will run round the corner. Double check. I haven't gotten this one. So there is a... Or they took Pikesmead's Reach. They killed King Gormander. Army of lunatics, sickly pale, barely lifting their feet above the bloodied ground. They drag themselves through our valleys, through the miasma, led by the mad guard of the north, Vorgoth. I always knew the elixir would sow a seed of distrust. I look upon the ancient spire, at the sky. I look up at the ancient spire, at the sky. There is no running, no hiding. We must preserve Balthazar. So this is one of Balthazar's hidey holes. Also another ancient tower over there. That's the Lowlands Tower. Get our butts back to the house. Alright. Actually, before we work manual crafting, this... we actually had enough. This... Backpack. That there. That's not what I want. Backpack. There we go. It's actually something I built in. I do not have backpack. Forge, I can make metal bits. I can make charcoal. Once he's down, I can make all this good. How didn't I... go. Um, Oswald Ender. We're gonna turn off his wander. Stays there. First thing you need is equipment. Lucky woke me up first. Crafting a scrappy sword or a spike club and some armor will serve us well. Emberville can still be saved. Where there's ash, there's embers, kid. Shroud suffocates the valities, so seek the Elixer Well. Raise the root of the depths and set the evils. Come on, counting on you. Well rested. What do I need? 3 metal scraps and 2 nails. I do believe I got 2 nails. No, I got 1. Shitty. Go with half my metal scraps. Not quite what I wanted to do. Okay. Nails make me scrap a sword. 5 more stone.
What needs fixing?
Flame doesn't give you wings, kid. Craft a glider at the workbench. Make getting around a little easier. Brave one. Glider drains stamina before I've seen. Okay. Gonna craft that. That outside the front. Okay, that is the front. There we go. Now has kiln. What do I have? Not enough. Oh, button. That can get. Okay, well, there for now. I need. Salvage that. Talk to our flame. Oh, Mr. Goat. Chop down some trees. So trees will eventually grow back. Probably have to chop them down again. I'm also going to chop this tree. Resins. This red tree. Wood from that tree, go. There it is. There's all of it. Eventually it'll be in there. What do I need to... that in there. Go outside my... Go. For now. And... give me just a second. $34. Yeah, 51. That'll give us 4 stacks of charcoal at 50 per stack. That's 60 charcoal, 20 of which I think has to be used in building the blacksmith. Need 10 metal scraps, 10 charcoal, not 20. 30 stone. Stone. Metal scraps. Dang it, now I gotta go look again. 12 wood. Charcoal. 2 more minutes. That's right, this one doesn't work. Yeah. All right. Oh, charcoal. Which is another minute. Run around and gather some sticks and twigs and plant fiber, whatnot. Gathering berries. We're also going to build slightly larger storage. But we're building the blacksmithy. We are out of lockpicks. That is mildly frustrating. Alright, charcoal. Build this. I actually don't have enough metal to build, fair. We're gonna grab food stuff out. We're gonna grab potion. Potions and stuff will go down. I'm gonna need sticks, string. We're simply gonna make more of the shitty storage. Let's see here. By the fire, where we'll put all our stuffs and potions. There. Go out there. Put 5 charcoal in. Half. That's in May. Sells 100 arrows. And I'm gonna go make some lockpicks with him because we don't have enough to make enough nails. Because you only get 2 nails. I'd have to make. This is 1 metal scrap. We can make 3. Make 3 of those. Okay. This is doable. That up. Excuse me. Oh, that was a sneeze. Did not manage to get to the mic in time. Guys. You have to lift the table to get that one in. But we will throw the table back in between. Excuse me. Yawns and everything. And I am just with it today. Not supposed to be yawning in your guys' ears. Not supposed to be sneezing. Uh... 20, so we'll end up with 50. Alright, so next is the Elixer Well, and I don't think we can get on. So we now can make some of this. I think what we're gonna do we're gonna go for some more scrap metal so we can get a better shield and better key. That's why I went out to the okay. I am actually pull all of. I can go back in. This stuff out of here. G. And it's gonna go here as construction stuff. And we need to cook us some meat that we've picked up. They're going to need it for the health, and we are almost out of our wolf meat, which is why I didn't eat it yet. I saved that because we're going to use that to go hunting bad guys. Grab our 6th leg there. I'm actually going to stock up on those. Pardon me. Okay, let's do this. Um, Wait a second. Oh, we're daytime. Can't tell if that's going down or coming up. They need to fix their sun so badly. Needs to come up in the east. Down in the west. Not to come up random location, do a loop around the sky and go down over there. I do believe the sun is going. Yep, sun is going down. Sleep through the night. What are you? Yeah. I am not going to drop off the edge over here. That would probably be a bunch out of. Technically you can survive the fall. It's a short enough, but you end up with damage and that right now. We're gonna do down through the shroud, but instead of going across the way, we're gonna angle left. This way. Some. While we're here, just a little bit of shroud wood. Okay. Still got 2.5 minutes, so... I need this for the walls of the upstairs in my house. And I also need it for, I believe, later. I think the scrappy pickaxe. So, gather what's easily accessible. Proceed with our usual careful insertion. By careful, I mean I'm going to shoot barrels and blow stuff up. Old reception. We've arrived at Brookmoor, finally, out of the Shrouded Lands. It was a difficult journey from the mountains. I'd hoped to find a field hospital here, but there's almost nothing. I must take matters into my own hands, as I did at the front. I'll set up camp and wait. Said that. Doesn't say. Go ahead and repair. Straight up gonna pull that shit for my quick menus. I do not want to eat it. Okay, so somebody is stalking around. Bed. Now. Somebody is being a pest. She's a very cute pest, but she's being a pest. Elixir, a flood of. It's a formula. It's a formula I do not quite grasp, sophisticated beyond imagination. I'm not surprised to know that the source of this recipe is otherworldly. Created from the flesh of these tiny, delicate fungi growing deep beneath. It grants power, yet when I look at this flask, worry fills my heart. This will never be a cure. This will always be a weapon. Perhaps the ancients wanted to hide this for a reason. Bizarre. Get another couple flasks of. And a bow, and another wand. Okay. I believe I can get up there just yet. Oh, maybe. There does not appear to be anything up here. Alright, let's have a look at inventory. We can go. 52, we've got plenty. What is this? This is a crackling one. So we're going to throw that there. So we have ice, we have fire. Damage 10, that's 11, 12. Alright. This 7.10. This can go to 9. 6-second draw speed. 7% speed. That's technically going to be a better one. So we will put that. This is going to have to be upgraded to be better than that, so got to keep that in mind. 30 metal. Still got some on metal. 32 metal. Still got some guys to get rid of and such. But I want to go in here and see how much. See if it is worth going through the craft of this place. It's 3 metal scraps. It's going to be at least 9 metal scraps in the Undercroft. Yeah, we'll go through the Undercroft. Down. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Ta-da. Does it give metal? I don't remember. Sounds like it gives. It does give metal. Yeah, I'm not going to be knocking that. And then, of course, you can come up here. And, of course, naturally, it's going right on us. Him. Fortunately, he woke up and came out of the tent. If you can catch him napping in here, you can blow up that and take him out. Swoop. So... Oh, he's downstairs. Hi there. Oh, that's gonna... And... that set of metal scraps. Bow. Why you? Last little bits out of... And then... there is a couple items up here. It's the lockpick on the front door. Can't tell, I am used to having to jump. sickness and in health. Yolanda is weak. She can barely lift her body from the. She sleeps, has hot and cold flashes at night. I muffle her pained grunts with a pillow. We can't let them know we're here. They're always out there, prowling, shrieking through. Surrounded. I don't want them to be our end. I want peace. Be by your side forever. I promise. I love you, Yolanda. Eleanor. Vic. Died next to his words. And shooby dooby. Technically we can run all the way back, fight a wolf and a dude up there. You know what? We're going to. It's worth it for the materials. And yes, I know we're running a... So... Just a can. Damage. That could have gone cleaner. Grab those. Grab that. Grab all these mats. They're on. Careful with this shipment. Argon. Take care with this new shipment from the valley. The merchant said it's highly volatile. Apparently, the explosives explode if jostled, tossed about. Who would have known? Anyway, I paid a pretty penny for this. Do not mess around in here. I can't afford to fix another hole in the wall. As we detonated everything. Books. All right. climb down here, and hop off next to our flint mine. That. And run back to the house. And at an hour and 10 minutes, this is about where I do upgrades at the beginning. Or I might do the upgrades and just run you through what I did next week. Both me. I think that's what I'll do, is I'll run you through what upgrades I've done beginning of next week. However, and this is the big one, we came out of that with 6 metal. So that's pretty healthy. This is a great sword that's two-handed. We're not going to be using daggers. That's two-handed. And I've got stuff outside I need to go take care of. So I will go ahead and leave you guys here. We will be back next week. Remember, like the video, give it a thumbs up. You know, if you want to see more of these, that sub button. Talk to y'all later.